disrespectful since you've walked in
I'm not
here.
trying to be. You're being rude
Do
to me.
not talk over me. You've been disrespectful since you got here. I'm not going to put up with it. This is not Burger King where you get your way. Ma'am, you are charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you.
Also observed a hand-to-hand transaction at Tiny's gas station in Harris County, Texas. The male immediately began walking away as he saw the marked patrol vehicle enter the parking lot. The male was detained without incident and was learned to be a juvenile. The female was also detained and she turned around to face officers who observed a bag containing green leaky substance inside of her purse, which was worn on her body. Defendant admitted she was selling the marijuana and sold it to the juvenile, which was detained. The defendant explained she also used the marijuana that was found in her person for personal use. The marijuana recovered was about 0.52 ounces, Judge.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do not go back to this location. Do not pick up any new cases. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand, ma'am? It's not an answer. Yes or no?
Yeah, I understand. The thing is, the man downstairs had my purse is, I don't smell like weed. I have not been smoking. My purse smells like that. It's sustained. If I get it washed, it will be out. He just smelled it down there. So of course it's going to smell like it because what happened downstairs. So I'm not smoking. I'm not high right now. I'm just tired and sleepy. So
don't smoke any weed while you're on bond in this court. I'm going to test you. If I find that you're smoking, you will go to jail. Okay. You understand? Can you mind filing an order not to go back to this gas station?
Yes, Judge.
The other person didn't get arrested, did they, at the juvenile?
Exactly.
Stop, please.
Since he isn't charged here, I don't have many records, but I believe he would be over in juvie.
Can I say something?
Don't, please. I have a district attorney here. If you say something, he's going to sit there, type everything down, and use it against you. It's best not to. You'll get the opportunity to fight your case. Just now's not that time. The only other thing I'm going to advise you is don't have any contact with this juvenile.
I don't even know him.
Now, Ms. Cummings, what do you do for a living?
What I do for a living?
How do you get money? How do you eat? How do you survive?
My people take care of me, and right now I'm in the process of looking for a job. I have a lot going on. I just lost my son. He was 2 months, had pneumonia. So I had a lot going on. And if you don't believe me, I have a month. What's the thing called? Orbit, the paper for the funeral. I have all of that. I have proof. I have a lot going on in life. So before judging, like, you should see a person background as well. So yeah, I'm in the process of trying to get myself together.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, man?
I will.
Don't pick up any new cases.
If you look at my thing, this is my first charge in Harris County. And I've been living here all my life. Like, you coming at me like this, my first charge. Like, what they did that day was really wrong.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I'm just asking you, don't pick up any new cases. That's it. I'm going to have you go to Victoria. We will have you sign a reset. I need you to fill out an application for an appointed lawyer, ma'am. So we will give you an application, and then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, ma'am.
Okay.
Please. Stephen, can you give this back to her? She didn't put anything down.
I understand.
Man, I'm not going to entertain this. If you don't put anything down, you didn't put anything on one side, you didn't put anything on the other side. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that you just put zeros on everything. Come up, Ms. Cummings. You have been disrespectful since you walked in here.
I'm not trying to be. You're being rude to me.
Do not talk over me. You've been disrespectful since you got here. I'm not going to put up with it. This is not Burger King where you get your way. If you don't do things the right way, then we'll just reset you and you can take it home and do it. I don't want attitude here. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. You can give her the application again. We'll see what she does. If you just give me it with blanks on everything, I'm not going to grant it.
What are you expecting me to put if I had told you that I don't
What your
have
offenses are? You didn't put anything where you
I don't
live.
have a car. I stay in a room. What is that giving you a place to live? I stay in a room. That's why I didn't put nothing.
You have a place that you live. There's an address. You have a phone number. You didn't put a phone number. You didn't put any expenses down.
The judge is talking to you. Don't be disrespectful to the judge. I'm just telling you, for your own sake, he can throw you in jail for being disrespectful. Don't do that.
Ms. Cummings, I don't want to have to hold you in contempt, but this is going sideways really fast. And I'm not going to let you put up and try to take control here. I have enough drama in my life. I don't need any more. If you don't want to fill it out, we'll let you go with it and you can come back with it another day. And that's it.
Can I do that?
Sure. Tell her, let it go.
But she has conditions, doesn't she? Still
Oh,
sign.
yeah, I need to sign. Let me see. Morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You speak English?
Yes.
Okay, you're charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On February 3rd, 2025, an officer was dispatched to the student-only lobby at the University of Houston in Harris County, Texas, in reference to an unidentified suspicious person standing in the student-only lobby, accessible only by students and authorized staff with their key cards after operating hours. The officer observed the defendant standing in the student-only lobby after the operating hours. The defendant was identified and recognized by a witness who had previously warned the defendant about being on campus after hours. Additionally, the defendant had been issued a previous criminal trespass warning for the entire university campus on February 1st, 2025 and October 4th, 2024. The witness stated the defendant had verbally acknowledged the warnings.
All right, Mr. Okonkwo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to the University of Houston. Do you understand? I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the public. If I find that you are going back, you endanger my public, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand? I know that there have been several issues at the University of Houston. Did they ever find what was, you know?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, Mr. Okonkwo? I'm going to have you fill out an application for me. We'll see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Ramona, sign a reset. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons as well. Do you understand? All right, I'll have you sign a reset and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we find you a lawyer, sir. Please. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Sorry?
I'll have an attorney.
Okay, we'll get there. Please.
Judge, on February 3rd, 2025, officers were dispatched to an accident at the 4900 block of Fondren Road in Houston, Texas, Harris County. The officers observed a gray 2016 Chevy Malibu to have struck a concrete pillar. The vehicle was still running and the defendant was in the driver's seat of the car. The defendant was the sole occupant of the vehicle. Officers spoke with the defendant and observed signs of intoxication, including poor balance, glossy eyes, and strong odor of alcohol and breath. Officer overheard the defendant tell Houston Fire Department she had a lot to drink. The defendant had just left a club called Good Mood and was on her way home. Officer administered SFTSs, HGN 606, and did not perform the other standard field sobriety test and was detained.
They took her back and she
He
blew.
was transported back to the station. You guys see red consented breath 0.0162 and 0.167.
Got it. Okay. Can you look her up, see if she has any priority to the eyes, please?
That's just.
And one more thing, whether she has a valid Texas driver license as well.
I will see the priors.
Okay. Ms. Washington, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You understand, ma'am? You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance, which are also a condition of your bonds. You violate those as well, you will end up going to jail. Do you understand? Yes or no? Did you see whether she has a valid license? Okay. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am? Did you want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer? Okay. I'll give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a with Ramona, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box and then fill it out, and then we'll have you talk to someone here momentarily. Everything happens.
Today?
Yeah, today.
And come back to you?
I'll let the lawyer explain to you how it works. I can't give you legal advice. And you're charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 120 days in jail with credit for the 56 days that you've done. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, can never change this. You understand?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
Guilty.
You're guilty of the offense, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. It says here that you have a prior assault. Is this true or untrue out of the 488th District Court from last year?
That's you, ma'am.
I'm not sure.
Did you have a prior assault last year? Is that true or untrue?
I don't think so.
Just abandon it. Yeah. Right. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
So what?
You going on this class? You got it.
Mr. Zamora, you're charged with fleeing a police officer. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, sir.
On February 3rd, 2025, an officer observed a vehicle traveling southbound, making a legal U-turn, and the rear of the vehicle fishtailed during the illegal turn. The officer pursued the vehicle by positioning their vehicle at the fleeing vehicle's rear with emergency flashers on. The officer witnessed the vehicle make multiple illegal lane changes without the use of a turn signal. Additionally, the officer saw the vehicle increase speed. The illegal lane changes were made within 2 car lengths of the vehicle. The fleeing vehicle passed. The pursuit lasted approximately 0.7 miles before the fleeing vehicle finally came to a stop. The defendant was identified by his Texas driver's license. An NCIC inquiry revealed that the vehicle had expired registration and no insurance. The defendant admitted to having just left the bar and had the odor of alcohol on his breath. When asked why he didn't stop, the defendant said, "Oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry."
Attorney for Esther Monzon? Yes.
So they didn't do any field sobriety tests, anything like that, huh? Very lucky, Mrs. Zamora. Mrs. Zamora, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. So you said he has, can you look him up to see if he has a valid Texas license?
You don't have a driver's license on file.
Do you know?
I think he does.
If you do not have a Texas driver license, you are not allowed to drive, Mrs. Zamora. I'm making that a condition of your bond. You must also have liability insurance as well. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they're going to put a detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until the case is over with, and then you get shipped off to immigration. That is a 9-month process in and of itself. Do not become a danger to my community. Do not violate these conditions. Otherwise, I will lock you up. And I'm telling you, ICE sweeps it on a daily basis. So if you spend any more than a couple of hours, they'll put their hands all over you. Do you understand?
It seems like that.
Do
Yes.
not drive. You also have a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Adrogan. He will tell you if and when you have to go back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're not responding to phone calls or text messages, likewise, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I will get you to Ramona where we will have you sign a reset. And after that, you're free to go. Okay, guys.
Thank you, Judge.
Garcia, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the high blow. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On August 18th, February 24th, an officer was dispatched. On August 18th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a crash and observed the defendant's vehicle with the front right bumper damage stopped at an intersection where the defendant had struck the witness's vehicle. The witness advised the defendant rear-ended him. He saw the defendant in the driver's seat and driving. He observed the odor of alcohol upon the defendant's breath, stumbling when he got out of his vehicle. The witness informed the officers he took the defendant's keys away because he attempted to leave the scene. Officers observed the defendant to have glassy, sleepy eyes, and the defendant admitted to having a can of natural light at 1:30. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues observed on the HGN. 4 out of 8 clues observed on the one-leg stand. And 3 out of 8 clues were observed on the walk and turn. The DIC was read, and the defendant consented to a breath test. The results were 0.190 and 0.194.
Can you look to see if he has any prior DWIs? Number one.
No criminal history, Judge.
Can you look to see if he has a Texas driver license?
He does not.
Mr. Lazaro Echemendia Garcia, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am now placing bond conditions on you. If you violate these conditions, I will revoke your bond and I will put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until the case is over with, and then you will be shipped off to immigration. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I am ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I will randomly test you. They may call on you to go take a test. If you fail to go take the test, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. If you do not have a Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name, then you are not allowed to drive. I will have you sign with me today an affidavit, which is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive. This I take above all else as serious as it comes. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if you need groceries. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 kittens. If you do not have a Texas driver license and liability insurance, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Mr. Garcia, do you have a lawyer?
¿Tiene abogado?
No.
No.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
La capacidad para ocupar un abogado? No.
I will have you fill out an application and I will take a look to see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. Do not leave until you sign all of our bond conditions.
Todas las condiciones de fianza.
I'm going to tell you now,
Decir ahorita,
this is the only warning you will get from me.
te voy a dar.
Do not endanger my community. Do you understand?
¿Lo entienden?
Sí, señor.
I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened with immigration. I will reinstate your bond now because I do it for every single person one time.
Siempre.
Ever fail to
Pero
show up
si usted
again,
vaya a
I'm giving you the
presentarse de
benefit of the
vuelta,
doubt
te
now.
voy a dar
I'm
beneficio de
reinstating
la
your
duda.
bond. Otherwise, you would be going to
Poner para
jail.
atrás,
If you fail to appear for any more future hearings, then I will revoke your bond. Do you understand?
You know, lo voy a quitar. ¿Usted me entiende? Yes, sir.
Right. Mr. Gomez, you are charged with, you are charged with driving while intoxicated.
Están acusado de manejar cuando estabas intoxicado.
You're facing up to a year in jail
Mirando que posiblemente es un año en la cárcel.
because of the high blow.
Pero soplaste alto.
I am now putting bond conditions on you.
Estoy poniendo con condiciones de fianza.
If you violate these conditions, I'm going to put you in jail.
Si no cumples con estas condiciones, te voy a poner en la cárcel.
I don't know what your immigration status is,
No sé cuál es tu estado migratorio.
but if you're not in this country with permission
En este país, con permiso,
and you go to jail
y vas a la cárcel.
and immigration finds you
Inmigración te encuentra,
because they sweep it every single day,
lo están yendo ahí todos los días,
they will put an immigration detainer on you
van a poner una orden de detención de inmigración.
and you will sit there until this case is over with and then shipped off to immigration.
Estar en la cárcel hasta que tú termines este caso y después te van a mandar al centro de migración.
Do you understand?
¿Entiendes eso, verdad?
Sí, señor. Pues.
Your first condition is that you're not to use alcohol or illegal drugs.
Puedes tomar alcohol o drogas ilegales.
You will be randomly tested.
Te van a estar checando bien seguido a cualquier momento.
If they call you to go test
Llaman para que te vayan a examinar
and you fail to appear,
y no te presentas.
a warrant for your arrest will be issued.
Yo voy a ordenar que te arresten. Porque
You are also not to drive.
no debes de manejar.
If you do not have a Texas driver license
Si no tienes licencia de manejar
and liability insurance,
y aseguranza,
you are not to drive.
no debes de manejar.
I don't care what your excuse is.
No importa a mí cuál es tu pretexto.
Do you understand?
¿Se entiende?
Sí, sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
You will be signing a promise with me.
Entonces, firmar una promesa conmigo,
This is an affidavit
un testamento
that you're not to drive.
de que no vas a manejar.
This is the only warning you will get from me.
Es la única advertencia que va a hablar contigo de esto.
Do you understand?
¿Entiende usted?
Sí, señor juez.
Yes, sir.
Can you see if he has any prior DWIs?
No, he has no criminal history.
Okay. Now, you have a lawyer.
Tienes un abogado.
It is your responsibility to stay in touch with him.
Comunícate con tu abogado.
If you fail to stay in touch with him
Comunicas con tu abogado
and he tells me that he can't get a hold of you,
y él me dice que no te puede conseguir.
I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yo voy a hacerle una orden para tu arresto, para traerte.
All I want are my streets to be safe.
Yo todo lo que quiero es ponerte en este caso pendiente, que no tenga ningún problema y que las calles aquí de Houston no tienen que preocupar de ti. ¿Entiendes eso?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck.
Buena suerte.
Gracias.
Aquí.
Gilbert, first he has to promise here and then he's going to sign conditions over there.